Hello basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can become an unstoppable point guard in basketball. Now, being an unstoppable point guard is very hard to do. It does take a lot of practice, and well, let's just get down to it. I'll explain to you how you can become an unstoppable point guard. Okay, so first off, when you're coming up towards the point, up towards the perimeter, you need to be obviously calling out some kind of a play. It doesn't matter what you're calling at this point, but you need to be calling a play. And the reason how you can call a play is because you're keeping your head up. You're seeing the defense and you're calling whatever the play you're calling. Now, from there, if a player is pressing you, if they're playing really close, you need to know how you can handle the ball and keep that ball away from your defender. So your ball handling skills have to be on point. If your basketball handling skills are not on point, you might as well just be dribbling the ball and giving it to your defender because, well, he's going to get it anyways. So you might as well learn how to handle the ball really, really well. Being able to dribble the ball and keep your head up. Being able to cross over and know where that ball is going to go with your head up. Now, going from there, when it comes to the offensive side and being able to create for your teammates, first off, you need to know how to shoot. There's two reasons for this. So if you know how to shoot the ball, then you're able to make sure that your defender plays you very tight. He's able to then go and now start pressuring you. And when the defender starts pressuring you, when they're really close to you, you shouldn't be going up for the shot. You should be doing one of two things. You should be driving the ball on him. So now he's close, and if your first step quickness is faster than his, you've now gotten by him. So that's the next thing. Foot speed workouts. Foot speed workouts are very important, and if you want to become a faster player so that you can beat players who are now pressuring you, then foot speed workouts are going to help you get past your defender so that now you can go in for a layup. Or you can do what really good point guards do, and that is get a lot of assists. So you're driving, a help defender comes down, you pass out to your player so that he can jack the shot. Now, the reason now that you're driving and you can go in for a layup or you can go in for an assist is now that your defender, he is no longer going to be playing you tight. He's going to be taking 1 to 2 steps away, cutting off the passing lane so you can't get the ball down to the high post or down to the low post. But he's also taking away your ability to drive towards the rim because now he's caught up. He's able to catch up to you now because he's taken a step or two back, so that now when you try to drive, he can pick your ball. Now this is when shooting becomes very, very, very important, so you can jack that shot and be able to now make him play you close once again. It's almost like a battle in chess. You have to know what your opponent's going to do, your opponent being the defender. If you start banging down a lot of shots, he's going to be playing you close. When he starts playing you close, you start driving, you start going in for layups and dunks or assists out towards the wing players or players who are cutting baseline so that you can get more assists. Now, there's a really good example of this. There was a player called Tyrone Shelley. You may not have ever heard of this guy. He was supposed to be one of the next LeBron James back when I was in high school. We went from here in Hamilton, while I was going to a Burlington high school. From here, we traveled down to California to play against a couple of teams down in California. It was in a tournament. Our first game was against, I think the school was called Crawford, if I'm not mistaken. And Tyrone Shelley was a 6'6", 6'7" player, and he was supposed to be the next LeBron James, or at least that's the rumors that we were hearing. And this is the exact strategy he used. Even though he's not a point guard, he used this same strategy. We gave him room. He made the shot. We started playing him closely. He would drive on us and quite literally jump from here and slam it down our throats. Now, this is the same exact strategy I'm explaining to you as a point guard today. He scored a California record 76 points in a game. He broke records for points in a quarter, points in a half, and the team also broke points in a quarter and points in a half against us. I had my own team high of 21 points, and our team scored, I think it was around 29 or 30 points total. So, use this strategy to your advantage. Player starts playing you tight, you drive, you get the assist, you get the points. He starts sagging off, you start jacking up shots. Makes life easy. Now, going from there on the defensive end. So if you are now playing defense as a point guard, you need to be low. You need to be on your heels so that you're able to react quicker. Some workouts that you can do to get better at defense, again, foot speed, but also a lot of core workouts will help you a ton. Going from there, being able to be agile, that's your core, that's your foot speed. Being able to react. If a defender or if an offensive player is trying to drive on you, you can react and you can catch up to them quickly. Now, again, tenacious defense is very key. If you are quicker than your offensive player, stay within an inch from his body. Don't let him get around you. Quite literally, you can wrap your legs around him, and now you can have your hand on his waist. Not an outstretched hand, but an in hand, and now you've taken away his driving ability. So, another little bit of a tidbit is if he is dribbling and he's looking this way, and this is not your man. Let's say you're defending somebody over here, and another player's man is dribbling up top, and he's looking this way. You need to be able to sneak from your man, come over, pop the ball from him from behind, and now you quite literally have an open lane to the basket. I hope that these tips help you become a better point guard and become an unstoppable point guard. How I was an unstoppable point guard when I went down to the States, when I went down for the NBA Development League training camp with the Erie Bayhawks, was because of my size. I'm 6'2". The average point guard at 6'2", 6 foot in that range was about 175 pounds. I was 200. I used my weight to my advantage, being able to drive on all the defenders because I had wider shoulders. I got lower than them, which helped me get quicker than them. And I drove past them, and there was not much they were able to do. I even posted up a 7-footer when I decided to play post in one of our pickup games near the end of the first day. So, take all these tips, mold them together, and you will become one of the best point guards. I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another Twice a Day basketball video.